Hey, what's up, everybody? OTAs are about to start for the Detroit Lions. The NBA offseason never stops. They always give us stuff to talk about, which we're so thankful for here at Sports Talk Detroit. But Amon Ross St. Brown had some things to say about what this offense could look like. Chris, what are we hearing before OTAs are starting from what we all think to be our most trustworthy receiver?
That's right. So he's talking about our offense, and we haven't really gotten a lot of quotes over the offseason on the offense or what's going to look like. But he said it's revamped, it's
Okay.
totally different, it's a new language. Said it's going to be new to learn, but once they learn it, it's going to be fine. Whatever. But the point is, I guess I always thought of Ben Johnson as like this guy that was going to come in. Because he that's what his role was. Like, hey, I've got these ideas, check them out. But it's like this is his offense. He's going to be totally
Mhm.
different. We've heard some things about no huddle. So you look at what that could look like. That's like all of a sudden, I think, Craig, and you tell me what you think, but I think Dan Campbell loves being just like cutting edge. I feel like he's going to be a guy. I think in 5 years we'll look back like, yeah, you go for it on fourth down. Like you don't ever like as much as he's going for it on fourth down, like he's going to go for it on fourth down. I think he sees
Madden players forever knew what they were doing.
absolutely. And I think he's hiring Ben Johnson to be kind of a groundbreaking offensive coordinator. Do things, don't do legacy type stuff. I think Anthony Lynn
Sure.
was that. Just I think we're going to see a lot more like trick plays are going to be part of the offense. I think that's just going to be something we do 2 times a game. Every game we're going to
Sure.
throw something in. So I'm just excited for St. Brown's role because he is a do-it-all guy. He was in the backfield, he's in the slot, he's in motion, he's taking handoffs. So it's just like, man, we forget we have this player that I think is just growing in confidence and excited to see what he can do.
Yeah. And I think when you talk about cutting edge, I think of with Dan Campbell. I think when he came in, everybody had this idea of meathead,
Yep.
right? Like just loves football, rah rah guy, and it's just like that isn't. I mean, yeah, that is Dan Campbell. That's not all of Dan Campbell. And I think what ends up happening is he's not afraid to take a chance, and I think he's going to empower Ben Johnson to take this
Yep.
offense where he wants to take it, and that's going to end up looking really, really cutting edge.
Yeah.
Like I think that's what it could look like, and I think it's just because Dan Campbell's not afraid to take risks, and he gets the game of football, so he's not afraid to take risks when it comes to trick plays. He's not going to be afraid to take risks when it comes to up tempo offense. He's not going to be afraid to take risks when it comes to a new type of defense where you end up having a ton of defensive backs on the field if that's what he needs to do.
Yes.
He's not afraid to take risks.
And
And he proved that year one. Sometimes it'll backfire, but I don't think he's going to be the guy who's like, all right, well, now I'm done. He doesn't seem like that kind of dude. He's just going to keep doing what he does.
yep. And we saw that players love playing for a guy that's he's innovative, he's trying to do because you're so right. That rah-rah stuff, like
Yeah.
he didn't rah-rah. I saw an article that said this and I thought it was perfect. He didn't rah-rah his way to that position. Like, come on,
Right.
guys. Like literally, who did that
Yes.
was Brady Hoke. That's how he
Brady
got to
Hoke
Michigan.
did that. He in his interview, he says, it's Michigan. I would have walked here for this job. It's just like he rah-rahed himself in. That's
Yep.
true. You're
He
right.
did. And I mean, there's the epitome of what you think Dan, this big guy loves his players. Absolutely. His players love him because he's trying to win. He's trying to do the best for them.
Yes.
He's trying to put them in the best position. Where Brady Hoke was, I have no headset. I don't even know. I don't know if it's third down. I'm not really sure. But what I'll do is I'll clap for you. I'll pat you on the back. And that's like, yeah. Oh, guys are like, that's cool, man. Thank you. I really appreciate the support, but let's go try to win. We've been practicing since September. Like,
I
can
gotta
we
I
try
gotta
to
keep with
win?
the
Oh,
tangent. I gotta
yeah.
keep with the tangent. Like when you think about this guy, Brady Hoke, loved him, was super excited. He got me pumped up.
Yep.
He had a donut for breakfast, wouldn't eat after that donut until the game was over, refused to wear anything but a t-shirt, would not wear a headset, and clapped constantly.
Constantly.
Hilarious. By
Well,
the way, he's doing great at San Diego State. I just want that to be known. He went back to San Diego State. He's doing fantastic.
well,
But
and by the way, Rich Rod is at Jackson State, and so it's like there's our
is he
just
really?
meat and potatoes of the 2000s. Just but yeah, so Dan Campbell is going to put So we were talking about St. Brown, then we went to the offensive coordinator, then we're on Dan Campbell, then we went to Brady Hoke. If just to keep you, just so you're making
Just
sure
trying to keep you on your toes,
you're
people.
following
We're
along. Yep.
back. We're
So
back on what to look for the offense and OTAs. We're back.
yeah, we're back. We're fine. So we're excited. We're gonna report on that, right? Like we are
Of
gonna. That's
course.
something that we're really looking forward to. Offense, we've got weapons now. I mean, it was very hard last year to watch the Lions. Just struggle. I mean, all we really had was a running game, and even that, you're kind of 4 yards a pop, and then you're trying to find Khalif Raymond, and he's not really open. It's gonna be cool to see us move the ball a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah, I think now there's weapons to do it. I saw a comment on one of our last videos. I think it was the one you did where it talked. No, it was us where it talked about like weapons for golf. Are you sure?
Yeah.
And they said it was a comment where it was like, Josh Reynolds is best suited as a number 4 wide receiver. And my only thought was, well, then it's a good thing that he's a number 4 wide receiver
That's
on
right.
this team.
That's right.
Because when everybody's healthy, Williams, Chark, and Amon Ra are going to be ahead of him. So yes,
Exactly.
thank you. I completely agree. He's a very good number 4 wide receiver, which is what he will be on our football team. Maybe even 5 behind Khalif Raymond. I don't know.
Or Cephas.
I don't know.
Like I want to believe in Cephas. Yeah. So
yeah, don't forget about Cephas. All right.
It's so
There's
true. We
weapons.
do need to check ourselves because we are so much better than we were last year. Well,
Yeah.
okay, yes, great. Well, last year we were horrible at the receiver room, for example, right?
Yeah.
Or because we really that's why we do have to check ourselves, but then you checking, you're like, oh, offensive line is outstanding. Defensive the running backs are really good. We've got depth at wide receiver with a premier wide receiver going to come off injury and be full
I hope
speed
so.
at some point. Yeah, I know, right? So this offense
Ooh,
could look
I got a
good.
question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for it?
No.
It might be related to OTAs. I don't know. So this is what we do when we go Lions.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that I've been wondering. The national media is starting to get on the hype train for the Detroit Lions. There has been 3 national writers that in the last week have talked about how good the Lions might be or how fun they might be to watch. Are they hopping on the Lions hype train because of Brad Holmes, what we've done in the draft, and the roster that we're putting together? Or are they hopping on the Lions hype train because we're on Hard Knocks? Like, what is it to you? Is it real hype or is it just, well, we need to make sure because we want to talk about these guys in the future because they're
Yeah,
going to be on
I think of course it's a little combination of both, but I think we are a great when you look at teams to like talk about, and you're always looking like who could come out, who could go first or last the first type of thing, and it's like we fit that because we did have a lot of high profile. How do I say this? High profile losing losing efforts where it's like we're right there, we come back, we fight back, we get beat at the gun twice.
right.
Just everyone's kind
All
of
the
rooting for us.
Ravens. Oh,
Oh,
the
you know,
kick.
and so I think, but I do think the Hard Knocks thing is going to be so perfect, man. That is going to be. I've always wanted to be on Hard Knocks, and then you get Matt Patricia, and I never thought to myself, "Ooh, that'd be fun." I thought that'd be terrible.
Be
And
fun to
so,
make fun of them.
yeah, exactly. So this is going to be awesome on Hard Knocks. And I think, yeah, they're just a lot of presses around them, and it's great. And it's like take it when you can get it, man.
Take it when you can get it. And whenever it's not Detroit versus everybody, it's like, oh, good.
Mhm.
Like I'm okay with that. And I think it was high profile wins too. You said losses, but when you beat the Cardinals, like that's a high profile win. Definitely a high profile loss against the Rams. Ravens, tie against the Steelers. 49ers was a high profile
The
loss.
Vikings, just like we came back for a win, and then
that was such a great win against the Vikings. So like, I mean, there was some fun things that were happening. There's no doubt about that. So
well, and like I was saying, the trick plays going
Packers.
for it a lot. I mean, it was just like people were really rooting for us, and that's what I'm really curious about this year. It's like, man, were we just like losing and it didn't matter, and it's like let's go for it, or it's like that's part of our offense. So anyway,
yeah,
excited
good
to see
stuff.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, OTAs, things to look forward to. I would be looking for articles. We have good beat writers for the Lions, and then of course we'll come on and talk about what we're hearing from OTAs. and we'll be able to share that, but that's going to be coming up soon. So stay tuned for that. But hey, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button below. Love to have you as part of the community here with the Detroit Lions. We talk Lions, we talk Pistons, we talk it all. But we will see you on the next one.
See ya.